Today is Valentine's Day, and for you guys I have a Valentine's Day special video, and this is it. This is my Sonic X Valentine's Day special, so enjoy. Sonic X, there is a lot of Sonic and Amy moments, or in other words, Son Amy moments. These moments have been throughout the whole series from season 1 to season 3, and so the question is Sonic and Amy together in Sonic X? Firstly, let's go into the first season of Sonic X. There are a lot of Son Amy moments in this first season, and therefore there has been a good amount of people who would say that Sonic and Amy are together in Sonic X. We actually don't know the answer, but we can always just speculate on what the actual answer is, as we were given hints throughout the whole first season. The first Son Amy moment happened in episode 3 at the end when Sonic and Amy share a hug together, but that's just a minor point for the series. This is just a small Son Amy moment that happens early on in Sonic X. Following 2 episodes after episode 3 is episode 5, which has another Son Amy moment, which is also at the end. They again share a hug, and then when Eggman's robot gets back up, Knuckles defeats him, and then Sonic and Amy share another hug before this episode ends. Therefore, they have 2 hugs in this episode. 4 episodes later, they share a moment together. So this is episode 9. So firstly in this episode, they start with the hug, and then it progresses to Amy giving Sonic a bracelet, which he is about to accept on his own terms, and not on Amy's terms. But then Eggman's robot splits the two apart, and also the bracelet. So they fight Eggman, and Amy gets put into water. So at this point, Sonic jumps into the water, which is supposedly to be scared of, but he jumps into the water anyway to save her, and which to me is the biggest moment so far. We get to episode 15, and in this episode, at the very end, they have another moment, which is on the tornado. Stand on the tornado holding hand, and that ends this episode. In episode 24, Sonic goes to save Amy, but firstly he has to defeat Eggman's robot quickly so that he can save her. He successfully defeats Eggman's robot in time, so then he falls down as fast as he can to catch her, which he successfully does. When he catches her, they hold hands until they fall down onto the hay bale below. They stay there together for a bit. At the end of the episode, they end back at that hay bale, which they also stay there together for a while. So that ends episode 24. Now we get the season 2 of Sonic X, where the events of SA2 take place but in a different form from the game. Episode 45 is their next moment. They stand in the middle of the tournament and they are lined up to fight each other. But Sonic and Amy don't want to fight each other, which is a moment in of itself. So they stand there for a bit while thinking about how they can figure it out. But Eggman shows up and Sonic willingly gets himself disqualified to save Amy from Eggman, as he is about to hit her with a blast, but Sonic saves her and goes to fight Eggman. Episode 52 of Sonic X is where they share their final Son Amy moment together in the second season. When Super Sonic comes back to their world, he goes to Amy's house, and which before that you see Amy running to get there. They see each other for the first time in a while, which is where we get this controversial line from Sonic and Amy. And then Sonic replies whilst giving her a rose. They have a hug, and that ends season 2 of Sonic X. The last season of Sonic X is season 3. We get to episode 75 of Sonic X. The ending of this episode is something different. The Metarex and Sonic have a discussion about Sonic joining the Metarex, and then Sonic wants to fight them as he doesn't want them to rule the galaxy. Sonic has a very specific line here. He could say something else besides what he says, so I'll say what he says. He says, "Just don't hurt Amy," which is the second last Son Amy moment in the series, but that is a weird line for Sonic to say, and we can all agree that Sonic would never really say that towards, many people, so that's pretty interesting. Lastly, we get the episode 76. At the end of this episode, Sonic gets put into this water world, which Sonic is trapped in. Amy gets out of her jet to try and save Sonic. She falls into the world, and then Sonic catches her. And when this happened, there was a bit of dialogue for Amy, and then the screen all of a sudden goes white for a second. And then we see Sonic and Amy inside of a force field which protects them to get out of that water world, with them holding hands whilst going out of that world. I think that we can all agree that is a pretty special moment for the series, so yeah, that ends season 3 of Sonic X. Now after all of that, is Sonic and Amy together in Sonic X? My answer is no, but I do think that there is feelings there for each other. It just wasn't explored during the series when it was live years ago. I think that there was more that they could have did, but they just didn't cover it, and I think that's just the hard point of it, is that they aren't together in Sonic X. Yes, I'm a Sunmi fan, but like, I'm not gonna sit here and argue that they're together when I can see that they aren't together. I'm not delusional, I know that they're not together in this series. So that's my answer. No, they aren't together in Sonic X. They never will be, unless if they bring the series back and, you know, they do stuff with Sonic X. This series was years ago, and we're just not going to get it. Well, there we have it, the Valentine's Day special. I think that Sonic and Amy have feelings for each other in this series, but it just wasn't explored enough in the 3 seasons that we had. But what do you guys think? Well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.